Welcome to Advanced Music Theory 401. I'll be your host tonight, Mark Dodge. This video is sponsored by both University of Washington and Yale. Sometimes you can become too good of a songwriter, too much of a wordsmith, as I like to call it, where you start getting into rhymes and ciphers. That can be dangerous. When you start creating music that has double, triple speak, every time you listen to it, it has a different perspective. You need a specialized ear for that. Let's take that into hip-hop. Hip-hop artists do it great, where you can listen to a song 4 times and it means something a little different every time. Absolutely wonderful. But not all people listen to music that same way. What do I mean by that? Some people will play a challenging video game to relax. Other people will play a mindless video game that they played 1,000 times just to mind dump. And while they're playing the video game, they're thinking about other things. Netflix has gotten to the point, from what I heard, is some of their movie plots are repeated 3 times because people watch it and they drift off on their phone. They're not paying as much attention. So if you overcomplicate your lyrics, great for your core audience if they understand how to just dissect lyrics. Hip-hop's great at that. Other genres that did that really well back in the day, classic rock. I really love your peaches, like to shake your tree. To the kid, it's a peaches and tree. To the dad, knows that thing looks like a peach. I have a song where I'm working on cars, and I haven't finished it yet, but we're talking about both cars and women double speaking at the same time. How many times do men call their cars women and things you can relate? If it's got tits or tires, it needs maintenance. It's such an easy subject to double speak that I can actually double speak on that without overthinking a lot of people. I can still get a huge core audience on that double speak because it's just something that's natural. What are you making music for? For your core audience, small demographic, and when you get into these ciphers, you're hoping your audience went through a similar experience, meaning they watched that same movie, they had this same thing. My son the other day said, these YouTube shorts and all these other things, they mind rot you. I said, yeah, but they do actually help me in my business because it's relatable. If everybody's seeing these shorts, I need to see them too. And that short is like once you've seen it, you can hear it in a song without even thinking about it. And sometimes the simpler lyrics hit people easier. It goes like that. And sometimes that lyric is like, I don't love it. It's just been said before, but it's never been said in that context, and we forget that. A lot of my rhymes, I don't like to rhyme on the same words, ever. Like, I don't want to rhyme on the same words, but sometimes that works. And you have to get out of your own head a little bit and get back to the basics that maybe you're not that fucking important. Maybe what you're saying is just something drifting through, but if it's snazzy enough, if you really want to install something, make a chorus that installs it. If you really want to beat this thought into a brain, do it 3 times like they say Netflix does on the plot with a chorus. Make your chorus exceptional, but understand what your core audience is. I'm working on a Price is Right song, and I didn't over-lyric. No wordsmithing, just nostalgia. Nostalgia, you don't want to think twice about it. Plus, even if the song's great, you're probably only going to listen to it once in your lifetime, maybe twice. Okay, that's it. That's the max listen. So you're not going to come back and revisit lyrics. Plain as day, the only wordsmithing I did was blending the different games together. That was the only wordsmithing that really had to be done. Come up with a chorus, bam, fun nostalgia, something to remind you of your past while you're scrolling online. Hopefully I get a few minutes into the video before you take off. That's all that song is. So know your core demographic and know that sometimes you can overwrite songs. If you're a songwriter and you've been writing songs, and that's why I say this is an advanced course. This isn't just fucking entry level course 101 or 201 or any of that. You'll listen to some music, and how is this? It's bubblegum pop junk. It's catchy and it worked. And you didn't have to pay much of attention to it. Sometimes you've got to dumb down your lyrics. Doesn't mean your audience is stupid. It just means different music hits different receptors. They may be in the mood where they really want to dissect your lyrics, but you might catch them on the simplest thing. I Can't Lose, probably my biggest song, is a very simple song. Very simple song. Complexity's in it a little bit, fun, but it's a simple song. I like Call Yourself Victor. That's a complex song with all these things going on, and you can catch more things the more you listen to it. Two different things. I Can't Lose is bigger than Call Yourself Victor. Call Yourself Victor is more of a wordsmith song. Big hip hop fans probably like that a little bit more. The better you get at your craft, sometimes you've got to remember why people listen to music. Step back. Take your ego out of it. Not everybody knows you. Do you want new people? How are you going to get them? Take care. Have a great day. God bless.